And there's Mrs. Dorcas, who was supposed to quit smoking.
Okay, we are now live. I taped the bottom of the camera. Hold on. I need to do something real quick. Like here. I'll even turn this so you can see me. I am watching. Let's play that. I believe we're still live, so we're still okay. I just got to take this off of the. Okay, so we're still live. We're still live here. Recording. I wonder if there's sound. I didn't test this out, but okay, I don't know if there's actually sound on this. We are live streaming here. I don't have a microphone plugged into this, so I don't know. Shit. So we're recording. I have a live stream for quite a while. I've been making videos. I do have another camera that I could use as a webcam, but I'd have. Why does it look like I have bright blue light? Anyway, I have another camera that I could use as a webcam, but I'd have to set it up. And I'm not sure how to do that. I'm watching some of my past storm videos from this last summer. It is 2:50 a.m. the 21st of October, 2024. It's been probably a year since I've done live stream. I haven't live streamed in a long time. I can say this isn't because I haven't live streamed in a long ass time. It's been a while, and as you can tell, if you don't remember, I've gotten grayer since the last time I live streamed. So. Yeah. I got a text from a former friend of mine. We're not going to get into that. But yeah, it wasn't a nice text, we'll put it that way. So we are live streaming. Well, you already know that. We're live streaming again here. I have a Turtle Beach microphone that is in my room. I didn't hook it up to the computer. So I have. See what I did. What happened was if you remember, in one of my videos, man, I got all that gray hair. If you remember in one of my other videos, I have a flat. I was using the red camera. Well, I think I also got video with my 4K camera. This camera here is 4K, so I can shoot video in 4K. So anyway, I had a flat screen TV over as a 55-inch over here, and I would be videotaping in here, and I'd be videotaping or filming, whatever you call it, and I would turn the camera to the TV, and you'd see what was on TV, but it'd be a blue screen. Very, very blue. So, put up with the camera for a while, or with the TV for a while. And then come this last 4th of July, we happened to find out they had 65-inch flat screen smart televisions for $150 at Wally World. And we knew that the TV that I had, that other TV was dying. So, surprise, surprise. Took Dad out to Walmart, and Dad bought this TV for me. And I had a bunch of friends over. This was on the 4th of July. They when God for me. It's an early birthday present. And so so my friend TJ and my friend Tommy brought the TV up here. We got out of the box in the hallway, carried it in, set it on the credenza, got it all hooked up and everything. Found out it had a bad spot in the screen, a very bad spot. So what we ended up doing is they took that TV back to Walmart, exchanged it for another one, which is what I have now, and presto changeo, we have a perfect TV now. So now I could turn my 4K camera toward the TV, and you'd have crystal clear picture, whole 9 yards, marvelous nice. So it works. I like it. It's a smart TV, so I have the Spectrum app downloaded the TV, so I don't need my Roku anymore. Because the TV that I have the computer hooked up to right now is a Roku TV. The 55-inch TV that I had here is not a smart TV. So, and it wasn't a Roku, so I needed to have a Roku box hooked up to that TV for that to work. So we got that. So I did that. Well, when we bought this TV, realizing it's a smart TV, I just had to download the Spectrum app to it. I don't need a Roku hooked up to this TV anymore. I still have that Roku box, but it's in the bedroom. Now, I'm not worried about getting up tomorrow because I don't have to work till 6. Now, normally I'm off on Mondays because normally I work Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'm off on Thursday. Then I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then I'm off on Monday. However, because it's fall break weekend, things got changed up. So I'm not, or so. Well, what it was I was supposed to work last Friday, not this past Friday, but the Friday before that. I was supposed to work from 4 to close, 4 to 9:30. But I didn't look at the schedule. So I didn't show up until 6 o'clock, when I usually do. Clocked in at 6, did my shift. It wasn't until about 7 o'clock that night that my boss finally told me, you were supposed to be here at 4. Really? Okay. So that was Friday. It wasn't this past Friday, it was the Friday before that. So I was supposed to work 4 to 9:30 Friday. And I was off Saturday and Sunday. Monday, yeah, I was supposed to work. I was supposed to work 4 to 9:30 that Friday, and then I was supposed to be off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then I'd work Tuesday and Wednesday from 4 to 9:30. So on Tuesday and Wednesday, I was there from 4 to 9:30. Well, actually, Wednesday we got off work at 10 o'clock at night. Yeah. Got off work at 10 o'clock at night Wednesday night, and then I was off Thursday. Then I worked Friday at 6. And Saturday I went to a dance. I had fun. The dance was fun. There was somebody there that I really didn't care to see, but I knew this person was going to be at the dance. I knew it. And so what I was going to do is the person that was supposed to work Saturday in the morning. I contacted two others of my coworkers, Alex and Max, but because it's fallback weekend, find out they weren't going to be in town. So those two were out of the question. So this other coworker of mine, who works days, actually, she doesn't work night shift with me. She works days. My plan was I was going to cover her morning shift, cover that person's morning shift, if that person would cover my night shift. Well, the person contacted me that Monday to she said she'd let me know Monday she could work on all that, so she did. Monday she gets a hold of me, and turned out I had the whole day off. I was able to get all of Saturday off, so I didn't went to this dance, had fun. So yeah. So now, if the person I was working with, well, now it'd be last night, hadn't said anything, then I wouldn't have looked at the schedule, and I wouldn't have come in later tonight like I'm supposed to. Because this coworker said, by the way, you're working, or she goes, have a nice shift tomorrow night. I'm like, huh? And they go, you're working tomorrow night. I'm like, really? So I looked at the schedule. Sure enough, I'm scheduled tomorrow or later today, 6 to 9:30. And then I'm off on Tuesday. So what I could do, if I'm not too tired when I get off work Monday night, we could do more videos. I could do some more live streams. Now there's a live stream on here. You want to see it. If you lived in Seward about 2 years ago, I think, when we had a bad hailstorm, it was on. It was in June. Yeah, because it was in June of 20. Wait, it was in June of 22. It was June of 22. We had a really bad hailstorm, and I had the computer that I have over here. You can't see it because it's off camera. I had the computer that I have over here, and I set the computer up with a webcam, which the webcam that I was using at the time I don't have anymore. I was using that webcam I had set up in the window, and I actually captured the whole hailstorm. I kid you not, folks. When that hail was hitting, you could hear it hitting the roof. It actually sounded like it was going to come through the roof. It was bad. And then after the storm cleared, all my neighbors here were outside, and there was branches all over on the ground outside. I was driving my dad's Thunderbird because my Escape had died. The transmission went on it, and I wasn't going to pay no 300. I wish. I wasn't going to pay no $3,000 to have the transmission rebuilt. So I had sold the car to a coworker of mine, and so like I said, in the meantime, I was sharing the Thunderbird with my sister. The Thunderbird looked like a freaking golf ball, and it's still full of dents to this very day. There are tree branches all over on the ground, all over outside. My sister lives in this complex, not in this building, but in one of the other buildings. Her back room window was busted out. In my building, it would have been apartment number 4, I think.
I've been with U.S. Cellular for 27 years.
Because it's the apartment below me, not directly below me, it's the apartment downstairs at the south end of the hall. But on my side. That apartment, the bedroom window got busted out of that apartment. The building just to the east of me, I think all 4 windows got busted out on the west side of that building. Luckily, I didn't have any damage. I didn't lose any windows in my apartment. And I think that was about it. So yeah. So the story with my escape was in 2016. In 2016, I bought. Okay, actually, let's back that up. In 2009, June of 2009 to be exact. I don't remember the exact date. I just know it was June of 2009. I bought me a 2000 Chevrolet Impala LS. It had electric windows. So it had power windows, power seats. Okay, it had power windows, power and heated seats, and power and heated mirrors. I literally drove that car till it died. When I sold that to my mechanic at the time for like $75 because the engine was shot. I mean, it was not gonna smoke. I parked it over here, and I was double parked, and the manager over here said, "You need to move the car." I said, "Well, it barely runs." She said, "Well, I can't stay here." I know. My exact words were, "Well, it doesn't run." She said, "Well, it can't stay here." So I drove the car 2 blocks up the hill to where my dad lived at the time, up there on Ash, 2 blocks up. Needs to say, smoked out the entire neighborhood in the process, but I parked the car in Dad's driveway. And then I got a hold of my mechanic, and he bought the car from me for $75. He bought the car from me. And then that was okay. I don't remember when that was. And then after that, in February of 2016, I found a 2005 Ford Escape LT, gold, tan interior. Got it from my mechanic, the same mechanic that I sold my Impala to. I had to wait for them to clear that. I had to wait for the title to clear and everything because he brought the vehicle up here from out of state. Anyway, that cleared and everything. I bought the car, $7,500. Bought it from him. And then in 2022, what ends up happening, I was at where I go to pay my bills. I'm with Region 5 Service. Anyway, so I was there paying bills, and I had to run to the bank. So I run to the bank, I pull in to Union Bank to go into the drive-thru. Pull in there. Now, mind you, from here, where I am now, to the office, the car did fine. I had no problems with it. When I drove from the office to the bank, I had no problem. So when I pulled into the drive-thru, the transmission starts to go, duh. So I'm sitting there trying to move the car. The car would not move. So I gave it some gas, revved it up, and it went, and it it kicked into gear. Drove through the drive-through because I was told to park the car on the other side of the street. So I did. And I did my banking and parked on the other side of the street there, across from the bank to the west. And I waited for my staff to show up. She did. And we drove I limped the car to the co-op, and the transmission was slipping like you wouldn't believe. Parked it there. They looked at it. They said the transmission would need to be rebuilt. And I go, well, how much would that be? They go, well, we'd have to send the car out, or we'd have to send the transmission out. They told me about $3,000. I'm like, and I even told finally, I go, I'm not putting any more money into this vehicle because I already put over $500 in the car. Well over that. So the car, I had to go up how long the car could sit there. It's about a week anyway. In the meantime, I talked to one of my coworkers. He was willing to buy it for scrap price. So I made some money off it. I sold it to him. And I think I put that money away to put it toward getting a new vehicle. And then in August of 2020, in August of 23, it just happened my friend TJ had a car for sale, and he knew I was looking for an Impala. 2013 Impala, black, with an off-white, I call it white interior, or grayish white interior. And so I bought it. His dad was trying to sell the car for him. Had it for sale for $8,000. But since $7,500 was all I had, I talked him into selling it to me for $7,500. So I have a nice Impala. I love that car. So the time now, holy crap. The time now is 3:11 a.m. on the 21st of October, 2024. 3:11 a.m. So I think I'm going to cut this short. And I'm going to take my meds. Have my bowl of cereal. Wait for my meds to kick in and go to bed. Oh, yeah. I put so much work into it. I had so many problems with that Escape. The car was constantly misfiring, which I looked it up on Google, and if I remember, come to find out that was a common problem with that kind of car. It never liked to start when it was cold, and I always knew when it was getting colder, because it would get harder to start the car. So I had no end of problems with that car. I always had problems with the car. So I got rid of it. I like the car I have now. I like my car that I've got now. So and yes, like I said, I got a rather bad text from a former friend of mine. We're not going to go into detail because I don't know if that person will watch this live stream. I'm not sure, so I'll just leave that out. So yeah, later today, I work at 6 o'clock. So it'd be 6 o'clock tonight that I work. We're till about 9. Well, I'm scheduled until 9:30. It's still full break. Class is starting again on Tuesday. So I don't think it's going to be all that busy on Monday yet, because a lot of students probably won't get back till Monday. I would imagine some Monday nights. I don't think it's going to be terribly busy. So depending on who all I have working with me, I should say. Depending on who all I have working with me, we might get out of there early.
Come on, y'all. This is exactly what I was wishing for.
Hell.
Now that's a holiday classic.
So yeah.
Just like you. You got a place for that?
That's something fun.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Right. So you'll notice I think I named this. I think I named this live stream Monday Morning Live. I think, because we're live on YouTube and it's Monday morning. Makes sense, right? So yeah.
Let's see. Here we go.
Oh, that's what it looks like. Okay. Get you closer so you can see that. Yeah, I got a lot of gray hair. I can't wait to play this back in high definition so I can see just how gray my hairs are. So, we be live streaming. And to you, you son of a bitch. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're going to stop this. And that's our show. We shall return.